Hey guys, what's going on? What's going on? This is the Aries May 2021 General Soulmate reading. My name is Jason and you're watching Ray of Light Tarot. Today is actually May the 4th. So in honor of Star Wars and of this gay man's heart's favorite heroine, Princess Leia, May the 4th be with you guys. Have a happy May the 4th and a happy May. I'm so looking forward to doing your reading, and it's going to be exciting. All the zodiac readings that I've done so far for the month of May, I've done about half of them, so like 6. They've all been really exciting. There's like crazy energy. Sorry for the hat. I don't know why this is a topic of conversation, but some people do not like me wearing hats. However, the hair is not there right now. Even if I put product in it and spike it up, it's a little long because it's been almost 2 weeks since I've had it messed with. But have no fear. Tomorrow morning I have a cut and color scheduled, so by this time tomorrow afternoon, all will be right in Jason's world again with the hairdos. So, no more hats after tomorrow for a while. Listen, guys, this is going to be good. I want you to understand, Aries. What's going on is like Taurus type energy. It really is for the month of May. I mean, that makes sense, obviously, but it's kind of like it's forward movement, though. You're not going to get stuck in trudgery. There's not going to be a lot of. It's not the only thing that's not Taurus-like about it is it's not as slow. I think the energy and the movement is a little bit picked up in pace more than usual for Taurus. So that's exciting. The blessing of water. Let me say a quick intention and let's get it popping. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, Father, Creator, God. Thank you, Mother, Nurturer, Goddess. Angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors, grandmothers down the line. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to connect to the energy of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and their soulmate or twin soul. For those who are most in need of healing guidance at this time, thank you, Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Thank you for the clear, direct, and necessary messages of guidance for Aries. And for those who are most in need of those messages at this time, may they resonate for them. Thank you. All right, so the way I start, guys, if you don't remember, because I have been gone for a little while, is I like to pull an animal spirit oracle card for you, Aries, for your twin soul or soulmate, and for the overall connection as a whole to see what's going on with you guys. Bear with. And then we'll get into the tarot. Show me Aries in the month of May and their soulmate connection. What is their energy that they're presenting? Aries energy, month of May, soulmate connection. There it is. And show me their soulmate or twin soul. Okay. A couple things trying to come out here. Koi spirit. Interesting. And show me the connection. Oh, wow. The white raven. Beautiful. So you guys are in a very magical connection with someone, clearly. But you're probably in separation based on the cards that are coming out. Aries, you've got the giraffe spirit. The giraffe spirit is an interesting card because it is number 29, which breaks down 2 and 11. So this is an energy where, for you guys specifically, Aries, there's a big opportunity for growth, for spiritual expansion this month, but it's going to require you to kind of take a bird's eye view of the situation to see the big picture, as it says in the card. You know, the giraffe has got that long neck, so they're looking down on everything. And that's what you're being kind of called to do, is to not be in the middle of everything, feeling everything, going crazy, but kind of step back, observe yourself, observe your emotions, and figure out what's going on, because you are in separation for a reason, not just so they can grow. I love when somebody will go, well, I'm a twin soul and we're in separation, but they ran because they need to grow and they need to do this. Well, sweeties, I'm a twin soul too. And I know that when my twin soul has run from me, it's because I usually do something to F it up too. It's not one person. It's usually both of us. If you're in a situation where someone's just running from you for no reason whatsoever, it's probably not a twin soul, or it's probably like one of those empath narcissist things, right? Because people don't usually run unless there's some kind of real deep core wound spark, or they're being shown something in you that they hate about themselves, something deep when it's a twin soul. So you're being called to sort of step out of the emotion of it and take a bird's eye view of the situation. They're going through a lot too. They've got the koi spirit. The koi spirit is about there always being enough. Remember, a koi only grows according to the size of its pond, right? This card for them is interesting. They're coming to the end of a cycle of lack. Okay, it's the number 36, which breaks down to a 9. The 9 is the ending, right? It's the penultimate. And they're at the penultimate, guys. They're at a place where they're trying to recognize there's always enough. Spirit's message for them is there is always enough. So your twin soul or soulmate is very emotional right now because they've been in this long-standing cycle where they're always afraid they're going to lose. They're always afraid they're not going to have enough. They're short of breath all the time. And that's going to shift. They're going to come into this energy. They had a second card come out, the Nightingale Spirit, which is love is all around, right? 41, that's a 5, that's change. So they're going out of this energy and wrapping up this cycle of being sort of afraid and having a lack mentality and thinking their pond is too small. They're having a small view of their world, to this Nightingale energy where they're just experiencing and exploring and enjoying life and recognizing that love is all around them if they're just willing to look and see it. So that's a good thing. And even if you may not be in connection with them, it's important for you, Aries, if you see the person you love experiencing that, not to get jealous, not to get kind of spiteful, because that energy is not going to solve anything. And ultimately, if you love this person truly, you want them to explore, you want their world to grow, and you want them to be happy, even if it's not with you, right? The connection overall is being marked by these two cards. The White Raven Spirit and the Flamingo Spirit. Embrace the in-between and trust in the magic. So both of these cards, this is why I said it feels like you guys are in separation. Because listen, both of these cards are separation cards. Embracing the in-between is trying to make the best of the moments when you're not together and understand that there's a purpose to all of it. And you will understand it someday. And also the White Raven Spirit that says trust in the magic. That's about knowing that connection. Listen, I've learned this. If you have a connection with someone that's magical, it doesn't suddenly stop being that way just because you're out of each other's faces. It's always magical. You're always going to have that deep connection, whether you both want to admit it or not. And when and if you're both ready, when you're 75, to come back and reassess things, it's going to be there. You can trust that. So it's not a time for you to be worrying about the hows, the whens, the whys, the whats, the wheres. It's a time for you to take a step back and really assess everything you're experiencing. Don't even worry about them. Worry about what's right in front of you and try to understand why it is right in front of you, as well as why they're not, right? Because there is a reason, and it's not about them, it's about you. Always. And guys, that's not to say that what you say, like, they're afraid, they're going through this, they're going through it. That's not to say that that stuff's not true. Of course that's true. Why would you, it wouldn't be that it's not true. The point of saying it's not about them, it's about you is all that stuff can be true, but what does that have to do with you and your life? Nothing. What you have to figure out is why these things are happening to you and what lesson you've got to learn and how to apply it to your life. Don't matter what they're going through and doing. You can't save anyone else. You can only save you. And so the lesson is to learn how and to figure out what's going on with you and how you can positively affect your own life during this time of separation. Okay, guys? Let's see what the tarot has to say about this to give us a little more insight of what's going on and what the month is going to look like as it wraps up. Show me the soulmate, twin soul, high-level soul connection of Aries for the month of May. Using the vice versa deck for you guys. Page of Cups. Death, Scorpio energy. Strength, Leo energy. Judgment. One more. Thank you. Okay. So Aries, you've got King of Wands in reverse in their energy. I think that is, if they're a fire sign, could be they're in their own energy, but they're just not feeling themselves, or it could be you, that they're seeing you from afar and feeling you in their energy, but you feel out of sorts because you are a fiery energy, Aries. Good things are coming, guys. Listen, they really are. I know that, here's the thing, they've got this Page of Cups here. It's on this side. So they are really bothered by the way that the connection ended. They feel like they need to apologize. They know or are aware that they need to offer you an apology for something they did in the past, something they did yesterday or the day before or last year. It's in their present. They want to apologize, and they're thinking about it all the time with the Ten of Swords here. They don't see a way out of this without apologizing or making something right. They're caught in their own head. They can't see the future or a way forward without making something right, but they also want to end that cycle. They've got the Death card here, right? And on this side, the Death card is coming out with also the World presence. So Spirit is literally saying it's time for this to end. If you're holding on, Aries, if you're holding on to the past with regret or wishing it had been different, you got to let that go. Not only could it not be different, it wasn't supposed to be different. That's not how the universe works. Anytime we hold on to something in the past, wishing we could go back and change it, we are missing out on the now and ruining the future. So don't do that. Let go of all that stuff so that you can allow whatever this is that the universe is saying has to end, and they're holding on too, but if you let go, that'll help them let go. Remember that. That's supposed to end though, because as that ends, then they've got Queen of Pentacles here, so they start to see the value in the connection. They start to see their feminine as very valuable, or if you're the masculine, the masculine and they're the feminine, they're starting to see their own value. They've got the Strength card here, so there's a balancing happening. We are oversouls represented by divine masculine or divine feminine, but within us all is masculine and feminine energy, right? I've been in my masculine energy more than ever recently, right? I've been really being very assertive and aggressive in my life, going after all the things I want that are within my control, that have nothing to do with other people. And I feel good. It makes me feel good. And I notice the universe sending amazing people into my life because of that too. This is the same thing. And this is for them, but it's also for you, because as they delve into their other side, whether they're masculine and they're delving into their feminine side or vice versa, you need to be doing the same thing, Aries, and mirroring that energy. And strength will come together because of that. That is Leo energy, if any of you are looking and dating a Leo or connected to a Leo. Then they have this Judgment card here. Now, this is about awakening energy, but here it's about more than just the awakening part. See how we've got these people sort of waiting to be judged? What this represents for me is this person's taking a moral inventory of themselves. And I know a lot of you, Aries, have been wanting your soulmate or twin soul to do this for a long time. I remember hearing people say, they need to do this or they need to do that. Well, they're gonna. Toward the end of May, they're gonna be taking a strong moral inventory of themselves and really assessing what they've lived for, what they've done and accomplished in life up until now. And then look what happens. They've got the Six of Wands. That's a focus on victory, a focus on returning home from battle. So it's like they've been out in the wilderness wandering and now they want to come home to their beloved. Public acknowledgement of the truth, laud, praise. So this is going to happen right as we get to the end of May, and it's going to be the result of all of these major energies happening that lead them to this. So if you want to help this happen, Aries, how can you help? Do what I said about balancing your feminine and masculine energies within. Lean more into the energy that is not most natural for you, okay? And you're going to start feeling really balanced. And when you start to feel really balanced, you can take it to the bank. They're going to be feeling really balanced because they're going to be going through this. And then when they get into the Six of Wands energy, ooh, they're going to come for you. And that's what you want, right, guys? That's what you want. You want them to come back. You want them to stop seeing you in reverse, or themselves in reverse. And ultimately, you want them to come back home, because when you have a high-level soulmate or a twin soul, let's be honest, to a certain extent, no matter where you go or what you do, you will always look back on them, or at least their heart, as a part of your home, okay? And that's a beautiful thing. It's not something to be sad about. It's something to be happy about. But it doesn't mean you have to go chasing them. And it certainly doesn't mean that you're ever going to be with them again. You have to accept that possibility. It's like, in honor of May the 4th and Star Wars Day, like Yoda always says, you should practice letting go of anything and everything that you fear to lose. So have you always been afraid of losing them? Are you still afraid of losing them now, even though they're already gone? Let them go, because you've lost already. So you got to let them go. If they are your divine counterpart, they'll be back. You guys will inevitably find each other down the road, okay? Trust that. Let's see what you're doing here, Aries, on your side of the fence. I'm getting hungry, y'all. I did lighter than usual workout because I have a little shin injury, and I was icing it this morning before I went to the gym, but I'm still hungry as ever, so I'm gonna have to tack on some extra miles tomorrow. Show me Aries for the month of May 2021. What's going on with them? Thank you. So Aries, again, yeah, you're a little too focused on this soulmate. You've got a little too much focus on your soulmate who you're in separation with, that you're not moving. Got the Hanged Man here. It's not that, the Hanged Man is not a bad energy, but I feel like they're saying that the message here is that you've put yourself in Hanged Man energy because you're not making choices. Remember, not making a choice is a choice. So if you're staying in this Two of Pentacles energy where you're kind of like juggling things and not moving forward because You don't want anything to change since you were last with your twin soul or soulmate. That's not gonna fly. The universe isn't gonna let you stay in this stagnant energy, guys. You got to move forward. Movement is life. Always movement is life. And I'm telling you, I understand that notion to not want to move on, to not want to let go, because you feel like if you let go, it's over. You're the one holding the love. Don't hold the love. Love is not meant to be held. Love is meant to be shared and flow. And if it's not flowing, then it's not meant to be shared, and you got to move on. Okay, just move on, guys. I know it's hard. I know it's painful, but there's no other option right now. They're coming, they will be in your future as long as you stop thinking of them in your rear view, because that's where you're holding them, not them. You're holding them in your rear view if you're in this energy. Okay, now King of Pentacles coming in here. This is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, and this is someone who has very strong, stable intentions for you. However, they're also very conflicted, because at the same time that they see you as their Two of Cups at the end of the day, right now they're in a total conflict about this. In fact, they could be in conflict with their own family about you. I don't know what that's. Some of you, they have kids. There's a lot of conflict going on here. But you can take comfort if it helps you in knowing this person does see you, Aries, as their partner, as their counterpart. It's very important for you, though, that you understand this is your side of the reading. And so that's what your higher self knows about them. But also, for you, the most important thing is that the more you get into gratitude and you praise your creator and you stay offering prayers, supplications, and energy exchange with the divine, you're going to come into this strong high priestess energy that's going to allow you to really be able to handle what's coming. And what comes before that sort of Six of Wands energy that they are in at the end of the month is challenges, right? They have the Judgment card, right? That's a challenge for them. That's a moral inventory. So if someone that you're divinely connected to is going through a moral inventory and a challenge, don't you think you're going to be too? So stay grateful. Stay grateful for the challenges. Stay grateful for the tests. Stay grateful for the way it stirs up your emotions and your heart chakra, because it's all happening for you, not to you. In fact, I would practice, Aries, for you guys specifically throughout the month of May, I would practice saying that as one of your mantras or affirmations. This is happening for me, not to me. This is happening for me, not to me. This is happening for me, not to me. And really remember that, because sometimes you have to convince yourself or remind yourself of that in order to really know and understand that. And I think you guys might have that challenge. But look, the month is wrapping up really strong. Both of you major arcanas. You know, you've got that High Priestess, and they had the Judgment card wrapping them up into the Six of Wands. So both of you are going to be in really strong, overarching themed energies as May wraps up, and it looks like they're the ones moving toward victory with you. So that's beautiful. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. I love you guys. How are y'all doing? I hope my little sweeties have been okay. I have missed all of you. I've been gone for a few months. I had to have some surgery on my jaw and stuff, and I'm so glad to be back. I'm doing specials throughout the month of May just to celebrate my return. So this week, if you didn't already know, from now until May 7th, so a couple more days, you can purchase readings 2 for 1. So the $75 30-minute readings, you get 2 30s or an hour, whichever you choose to use it that way. Or $150 for an hour, you get 2 hours for the price of 1. And then next week will be a different type of special. I haven't decided yet. So I'm going to pull a Beyond Lemuria card to wrap up. This is guidance for you guys, Aries and cross watchers, for the month of May. All right, here we go. Loving compassion. Beautiful card. Man, that's gorgeous. All right, a lot of psychic energy in this. Bring more love to a situation, whether it is toward yourself or someone connected to the question. There may be a need for forgiveness or for seeing things from a fresh, more expansive perspective. Well, we know that's true because your soulmate or twin soul is wanting to ask forgiveness. Remember, you are loved and have unlimited access to the gentle yet transformational force of loving compassion as and when you need it. To bring yourself back into your heart space, think about those you love and moments with them where you have felt utter joy. Expand this feeling outward to more and more people, creatures, and places until the whole planet is infused with this beautiful, warm, and loving feeling. Loving compassion. So we want you to focus on getting into and staying in throughout the month of May a state of loving compassion. And that just told you how to do it. Let me hold it up in case you want to screenshot it. But that's it. Love and compassion, guys. Beautiful card, beautiful advice. And that's going to help, especially when you get to those challenging moments toward the end of the month that lead to victory. Okay? Thank you guys for being here. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, anything you can. We're all about expansion this month. And Aries, you know about expansion. So thank you for your help. Namaste. Love you guys. Come join me tomorrow night, Wednesday at 9 p.m. for Hump Day Live mini readings.